So, I was informed yesterday that there will be a shipping panel at Star Wars Celebration. For those of you who don't know, shipping is basically a form of fan fiction where people have fantasies of fictional characters, either in the same universe or in different universes, getting together and hooking up. And usually there's physical intimacy implied. It could also just be two characters that you want to see together, just being together in your own, sort of fantasy stories. And so seeing this kind of panel being at Star Wars Celebration is, I think it's kind of cool, but a couple of my friends disagree, particularly Drunk 3PO and Lethal Lightning. Shout out to those guys, but at the same time, I gotta say, I disagree. And they were kind of weirded out, and Lethal was a little bit more upset about it, just in general. And that's fine and all, but what bothers me about this in particular is that this is a situation where there's some outrage involved. And in the fandom menace in general, a lot of people are not happy with the whole Reylo thing. They think it's a joke or whatever. And you're allowed to have your opinions. That's totally fine. You might like it, you might dislike it, but, in all honesty, the whole Reylo thing is not really something that I'd consider to be all that outrageous. Some of the memes are kind of gross and all that. Sometimes they're a little too much. But at the same time, it's not that big of a deal. So what if somebody wants to have a fan fiction of Kylo and Rey, or Poe and Rey, Poe and Finn and Rey? Who cares? And that's just the thing. That's why it sort of bothers me, because some people are just getting outraged over these minute things that really are not all that worthy of the outrage, and I just don't understand it. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just a little out of touch here, maybe I'm missing the point of this. And so I actually commented on Lethal Lightning's video, and this is what it says. Who cares if people want to see Rey and Kylo get together? I only have a problem when they want the actors to get together in real life. That's a little weird. And then someone replies, yeah, I don't get it why it's such a big problem to some people. Let people enjoy it. Some people want to see new aliens or space battles. Some people enjoy relationships more. Lethal responds, it's beyond weird that this fanfiction stuff is ridiculous and belongs in Twilight, not a celebration of mythology. Then they respond, romance, love, and relationships belong in Star Wars. Shipping and fanfiction just comes with it. It's been popular since the mid-1970s. Of course, it's now even more popular because of the internet, but it's nothing new. This panel is not going to be just about Rey and Ben. They're also going to talk about Han and Leia, and Padme and Anakin, and romance in general in Star Wars. And then Lethal responds, this is purely about those characters, and look what they do. They dox people all to support this. It's not about Star Wars with these people, it's a strange fantasy. Really? All of them? They respond, well, if Disney Lucasfilm approves them to talk about Rey and Ben, it's probably going to happen in 9 in some way. I watched their video where they talked about this panel, and they said it's not just about Reylo. The panel is called Romance. Those ships also belong in Star Wars. And Lethal responds, meh. It's being hosted by extreme pro-Reylo supporters, the kind that call others Nazis. So you mentioned that they're run by Nazis? What? Improper! It kind of sounds like the exact same things that SJW say about people like us who just didn't like The Last Jedi. And I'm not sure if it's run by the same people that you're referring to, but I think it's rather foolish to just be generalizing and categorizing all these Reylo fans just as all Nazis. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's the exact same thing that we complain about when SJWs are, when we disagree with them, they say you're a racist, you're a sexist, you're a Nazi. This is the exact same kind of talk that we've been hearing for the longest time. And so it bothers me when people that are supposedly on our side are doing the exact same thing. Lethal and I have become friends, and also it's all good and everything, and that's not something Drunk 3PO said. But that being said, we're bound to disagree on things. This just happens to be one of them. I don't know. I just don't think it's that big of a deal, and I don't know why people are making a big hissy fit about it, but whatever. They say that it doesn't belong in Star Wars, but you know what? Anything goes in fan fiction, so whether it's good or bad, who cares? But that's just my opinion, but that's just me. But that's just my opinion, and I want to get yours as well. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about this whole situation. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you didn't like this video, hit the dislike button. My feelings won't be hurt. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and have a great day.